resilience that they showed in that game to beat the Cadets.
And especially considering that there were some other challenges that were imposed, external factors, as Cornell will take the all-important opening draw as it's won by Jack Cascadden, the freshman who came in at about 58%, and that was something to watch coming into this, coming in as a face-off man at 60+.
Cornell on the board, his 16th goal of the season, took him just 31 seconds here in the first.
Matthew Gunty coming in as a face-off man at 60+%. Ball on the ground and scooped up by the Bears' Griffin King. Lobs it over the top, and now Brown will look to answer Ryan Behrens, one of the wingmen on the Bears' face-off unit. King, space opened up, good slide by the defense. Some of the things we've heard from Mike Daly consistently is really about the basics of this game. Is going to be taken by the Big Red again. Cascadden, the first year from Garden City, New York. Face-off save made as the shot taken, and it looked to be dialed in nicely there was Terrio.
Yeah, Terrio looked comfortable first of the day.
Ball had some heat on it, didn't it?
That was an angry shot.
That was in slow motion. You saw that come through as Gunty wins the face-off.
Absolutely one of the best attack in the nation as the Bears win the face-off, and now are going to have to do some work to get it ahead. Nice job that time by P.J. Bean.
He was in of this first quarter for Mike Mancuso and our entire outstanding Nesson team. My name is Mike Rubin. Cornell switching things up on the face-off unit there as in the end it's going to be a Big Red pickup. It was Angelo Petrakis who, Petrakis was their go-to face-off man coming in.
They've kind of alternated. He took the second face-off here today as well after Cascadden won the first one, but they have a couple of competent guys there that they can throw at the face-off X.
Hurst now into fifth place all by himself with his 51st goal in the all-time record book, and he's going to make a case.
Just a sophomore.
Yeah, he's going to make a certainly a strong case. Mike French, the all-time leader at Cornell, 65, 63, and 63. His top three finishes as the Bears look like it's out of bounds. Ooh. It's going to be a Cornell. As that Wells Bly might have. Kirsten Jr. was Ivy Rookie of the Year a year ago, and that's going to be a push on Brown, I think. It will be. Fresh 80 for Cornell. Big Red attacking right to left, and switching out their midfield unit. Here comes Kelleher, 55 a year ago, Mike, and he is well on his way. I'm telling you, those 60s that are atop the Cornell record books, they're in danger.
Absolutely.
I didn't think we'd think they'd be in danger today, but that would be quite the tall order. But he's halfway to a sock trick, and we've only played 11 and a half minutes.
So procedural violation there against Cornell. See if the Bears can take advantage.
TYK pulls back.
Here in the first quarter.
Coyle listed at just 5'7", but you saw him get extended there. And if you're a youngster at home watching, that's how you use the small of your back to get behind a shot.
Yeah, just one of those kind of water bug guys out there, shifty dodger.
And I was watching the bench after the goal, Mike. I was watching the Cornell bench, and you could see their associate head coach, who, again, works with the defense, putting his hand to his head, saying, "Be smart. Bears on the run." They give it to TYK, one of the fastest Bears, lifts a shot over Erlin, and with 2 seconds left, that might be.
It's some of those categories. Again, number 2 in the league in offense, number 1 in the league in defense, number 2 in caused turnovers, number 3 in faceoffs. I mean, across the board, they are just top-notch and put together a pretty nice season outside the little stumble against Harvard earlier.
And again, kind of a double whammy, Mike, because the Bears are, it's 6-4. You have the attacking possession. Corsi's on the move. He throws it away. They quickly go back the other way, and now you're down 3 instead of potentially 1. It looked like Gunty might have been tripped up, and TYK comes up with it in traffic. Out sprinting his man. McLean's shot blocked.
Wow.
Absorbing that shot was Christopher Day.
At first.
Correct.
Wait for the substitution patterns to be completed. Get set in your 6-on-6 and then go to work. And just, that's exactly what the Big Red want to do today. Another face-off win there for Gunty, and we'll see what the Bears can do. But A tough pass there. Trey Taylor having to extend that entire 6-foot pole to get a hold of it.
Michael Long chasing him down. They'll release to
Free and buries it past Terrio. Right now, it's a tough afternoon for Connor Terrio. Just one save while allowing 9, and we're only not even 3 minutes into the second quarter.
Well, Terrio had such a great game last week against Cornell out in Ithaca that you'd have to imagine on the attack. And you called us when Kerr said it, and you know he has a valid point, I think.
For sure, and both coaches are always going to be fighting out there for their guys. We've seen Coach Daly at it as well.
Quick feed came ahead for McLean. Bouncing ball from Kevin Sweeney. And did the Bears get a timeout?
I don't think they had possession. Maybe Cornell got a timeout. I don't know what they're going to call here.
No, they're saying the Bears got a timeout before the turnover. So
at the center for lacrosse and soccer.
Even the
got
far
some
side,
of the rowdies and some of the students on the far side as well. This is a big one. Of course, part of a doubleheader today. Senior day for the men, followed up by senior day for the women as they host the Penn Quakers.
Bodies everywhere. Still unsettled. Scooped up in the end by Gavin Adler. Another ground ball for the 5'8" senior from Hewlett, New York.
Yeah, just an absolute vacuum cleaner out there.
Psyllos unloads a shot, does the Manhasset product.
We rely on him for just way more than goals and assists. One of those guys that helps really add a sense of calm and just great leadership and a big moment player. Kind of like having another coach on the field at times as well.
Had 66 points a year ago. Brown turns it over. Mike Daly needs a hug. Head and hands. Cornell back on the attack with Kelleher bullying his way across midfield.
13 turnovers now for the Bears here in the first half, with 3.5 to go. In about a minute. And the Bears back on their heels. Really need to win this face-off and make something happen on the attacking end. And a good clamp here by Cascadden.
And scooping it up in the end is going to be Cascadden himself. Works his way up and fires a shot over the top side.
Been rolling along as of late.
Mike, this season we've had the opportunity to talk to a lot of college coaches. Mike Daly, obviously, more on a consistent basis. And they've all been very, I think, candid about what they believe the keys to the game are. And I think the keys to this second half will shape up very similar to the keys
in these quarters for Cornell has really helped boost their chances, and now they do have the Bears doubled up. You figured, the Bears really needed to get that first one, something that they could build off of, but to give up the first one in this third, that could be a potential backbreaker.
Ground ball pickup for Mark Witt, and here comes Brown. Witt hot-footing upfield, gets something behind it, but Erlin the save. Ground ball pickup on the rebound. McLean for Bly. Bly back out. 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. Ball sitting on the turf. You don't see that too often where the ball is stopped. And Brown comes up with a face-off win. TYK on the right side. Takes a cross from Cascadden. And again, face-off here. We'll see if the Bears can do something with it. As Matthew Gunty swats the ball to Charlie Cave, who had it slightly dislodged. Gunty goes down as well, still unsettled, and there's going to be a clamp on the ball called on the Bears. It'll be Cornell possession as the Big Red trying to atone for the man-up goal surrendered.
Yeah, and Cornell just trying to find its rhythm once again. Only one goal came.
You go back to that moment where Corsi had the Bears within 2, the goal taken off the board. Face-off violation on Cascadden and Cornell.
Grazed the top of the goal mouth there. Referees had good position on it. Good job by a crew to get us that shot once again. But the Bears were just inches away from making it a 2-goal game.
Well, it was the right call. Bears off the wing comes TYK. And we're underway here in the fourth quarter with the Cornell Big Red leading this one.